What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit different video. We're going to show you how to fight J-20's. So if you guys know, at the beginning of every match, I always look and pull up this screen and I saw 4 J-20's. We're going to show you how we won this. Before we do that, we're going to give away a code for 100 free gold. We're going to do something different today, guys. You know, on this channel, we give away codes for 100 free gold. I'm going to do a trivia question today. The first person to message me on the game with the correct answer will win the code for 100 free gold. What is the trivia question? Well, I was watching a YouTube short, and there's a song, part of a song that I don't know the name to. I've always enjoyed this song. I've been chasing this song and trying to catch it for a very long time. So I'm going to play the clip, and the first person that can tell me the name of this song, where I can actually look this up, the name and the artist of this song, will win a code for 100 free gold. Then we're going to go into the match and show you how to fight J-20's. So I'm going to play that clip for you now. A little bit of warning: if you have headphones on, you know, maybe pull them out. It might be a little loud. You have to be a subscriber, and you have to message me on the game, and I'm going to show you how to do that at the end. So, pay attention. This is the song, guys. I'll play it again at the end of the video, and I'll show you how to message me on the game. The first person with the correct answer will win a code for 100 free gold. So, something a little different. Now, you guys know, at the beginning of every match, I pull up this screen, and I look to see what aircraft they're fighting and who they're flying. So you can see it's all level 20s, except, you know, level 16 J-20, which is not really that big of a deal. And, you know, flare reload is not that really that big of a deal. So, the first thing when you see this comp is knowing, wow, 3 of us are on voice chat, but Ace was on voice chat, Stacks was on voice chat, and I was on voice chat. Nico maybe was on voice chat, maybe wasn't. I know everybody wasn't, because I'll show you when the video starts, but these are all killers, guys. Stacks is an absolute killer, and let me go back, guys. If you see my master playing here, I'll show you at the end too. I'm going for the icon on the MiG-21. So, I lose 12 trophies for a loss. I only get 3 trophies for a win. So, basically, this could set me back almost a half an hour of playtime for losing one match. So, shout out to Nico, Ace, Stacks, and Tigris. I always say his name wrong. Shout out to you guys. You are absolute beast. Saved me a half an hour of playing. But I was confident, guys. When we got this match, I was confident. I'm going to show you what we did. The strategy is going to work. First off, you're going to need to be in a team. Voice chat's going to be important, but also these are guys I fly with all the time. So obviously, they're able to read the situation. So I was able to communicate with the guys not on voice chat what the plan was. I think it was only 3 of us on voice chat. So we're going to go to me. I'm in a MiG-21. There's 4 J-20's and F-16. I'm not like, oh shit. I'm like, we got this. We're going to make them make a mistake. So we selected me, and I'm going to show you what we did. So immediately, I say to the guys in voice chat, inside the volcano. Now watch the radar up here, guys. Look, see me marking the help symbol? Mark the help symbol. Mark the help symbol. And you see me shooting towards the volcano. I'm telling everybody we're going inside the volcano. Now, if you look, watch the radar, guys. Don't watch the plane. Watch the radar. You see them following me in? I marked the help. I'm shooting to the volcano. And I was able to tell them, not on voice chat, boom, follow me inside the volcano. That's why it's important to watch your radar. Watch what your teammates are doing, guys. You never know who you're flying with. You could be solo queuing, and you might be a random in a 4-stack with these 4 of these guys or with me. You got to pay attention to what you're doing, because if you just fly outside, you cost us the match. Then you force all of us to go outside and then we have to force the hand. So, I'm going to show you a view of me, and then I'm going to show you a view of the J-20. Our goal here is to wait them out and make them make a mistake. Now, it's 12 trophies for a loss, 3 trophies for a win. So at the worst case scenario, we are willing to draw. This was a very important match. When you hit a master plane, again, you get 3 trophies for a win, 2 trophies for the MVP. Total of 5 is the max you can get, but you lose 12. So when you're trying to win an icon on a plane, every match is important. Again, why it's a shout out to these guys. So the trick is to fight in the volcano, wait for them to make the mistake. Now, if you guys look, you can see I'm watching the radar. Plane 5. Watch the radar too. Don't just look at the plane here. Watch the radar. I'm watching the radar more than I'm watching where my plane's going. I see the F-16 coming in. I don't know if it's F-16 or a J-20. I'm trying to make sure, instead of just going straight down, I'm trying to make sure I can get behind the aircraft without exposing myself to being killed. It's lagging. So I hit my thrusters because I had lock. Now the F-16 is trying to bait us. Look, we all lined up on him. He's trying to pull us outside. But watch. Turned off, turned off, turned off. The only one that is going to chase him, if they can, would be the F-35, the stealth plane. I'm not sure if he followed him out, but you see I had missiles, missiles, missiles. I'm going to show you too what we were doing, guys. Part of the strategy was to have them keep firing on us, because once they run out of missiles, it forces them to go down. So it's waiting them out, forcing them to make a mistake. When I show you the view of the J-20, you're going to see what I'm talking about. They have to actually come down and reload. Now, what happens if they glitch? What happens if they lag? What happens if they make a mistake? They crash into the ground. The trick is to outweigh them. We don't need to win 20-19. We don't need to win 20-1. We need to win 1-0. You see the J-20's? Look, they're baiting us outside, and we're not falling for it. The other thing we're doing, guys, if you watch the radar, right? Don't look at the plane. Watch the radar here. We are covering each other's backs. Plane 2 has my back. Plane 3 has 5. Plane 1 has plane 5. He can turn and cover plane 2. I'm in the fastest aircraft, so I can turn around and cover somebody. We're not just flying around randomly, guys. We are covering each other's backs. We're flying at different routes. We're flying different directions. We're all, like, if you watch this whole match replay, guys, and you could actually go click on my name, go into my match history, scroll down. It was a couple days ago. It's the 6-3 win, and watch this over and over if you would like. But if you guys look, we're constantly flying different routes. I'm not flying in the same pattern, but when I show you the view of the J-20, yes, I keep exposing myself. Now I have to make sure I get behind him in a way where I don't get killed. Like, I could have just turned on him. I'd abandon the kill there. It's not worth getting killed. I'm a one-shot, guys. One missile kills me. But I also want them to keep firing on me. See, we got the J-20 there. It's not worth me. I'm not, at this point, no unnecessary risk. Now, once we get a 1-0 win, or a 1-0 lead, it is communicated to each other. Worst case scenario, you got to trade. We're saying, worst case, you have to at least trade. You cannot go out there and die and give them the lead back. We have the lead now. Once we take the lead, it forces them to make the advance, to push, to make a mistake. They have to push us now. Now we can sit back. We don't have to force the hand. Again, we were fine with a draw here, guys. A draw, basically a win or a draw is a win. Guys, if we a win, now I'm going to follow the F-16 here. I was going to commit to the kill because I could probably go out there. I was going to kill him no matter what. And worst case scenario, I could go over top of that cliff there and come back inside. And that was best case scenario, kill him and then come back around right here. I could go up after him and come back in here. Worst case scenario, I would have died. So now we have a 3-2 lead. I'm going to show you the view of the J-20. Guys, I had 2 kills. My thing was make sure they make a mistake. Again, I'm going for an icon on the MiG-21, and it's 12 trophies lost. You figure if you're only getting 3, so let's say I'm at 0 trophies, right? Let's just say, and I win this match, now I'm at 3 trophies. So then the next match starts. Let's say I lose this match, now I'm negative 12 trophies. So instead of being plus 3, I'm negative 12 trophies. That's a 15 trophy swing. So if you count it, that match here, right, it takes, let's say I don't MVP. You can't guarantee MVPs. Now it takes one match to get back to 0. Then it takes another match to get back to 3. Or, I'm sorry, if you're negative 12, it takes one match to get back to negative 9, 2 matches to get back to negative 6, 3 matches to get back to negative 3, 4 matches to get back to 0, 5 matches to get back to +3. So it takes you 5 matches just to get to where you would have if we win this. So it's like a half an hour swing, guys. And when you're trying to go for an icon, a half an hour is an eternity. So one loss is a half an hour worth of play. That's why it's very important to play with good players, guys. I trust every single one of these players. Ace, Stacks, Nico from German Air Force, and Tyrus from DOD. Fucking beast, man. I love these guys, bro. Like, they could have just said, screw Bruce. That's why I love flying with the guys I fly with, man. They're just team players. They want to win as bad as I do. They want to help me. And there's a J-20, made a mistake. Boom, killed the J-20. Make sure I don't die. Like I said, we had a lead, so they're forced to push. So, you got the idea there. Let's go ahead and come back to the beginning here, and let's select the J-20. We'll select, let's see, select the J-20. Let's select Hacker. And let's go a little bit faster speed so you guys can see. Alright, so now, hide the timeline here. I want you to watch what we were doing, guys. So you see that? Look, we're on radar. He fires a missile. Why are we doing that? We're making him waste his missiles because he has to go down and reload. You see that? Look, it looks like we're exposed, but boom. Not long enough. His missiles take too long to get to us. So you see what we're doing there, guys? Yeah, we're showing them. Yeah, we're right here. Come shoot at us. Every time he fires a missile, once he runs out of missiles, now he has to come back. Guys, you see that? He's just wasting all his missiles. Now look, he has to go back down and reload. Remember when I was saying force him to make a mistake? What happens if he crashes here? It forces them to make the mistake. You get what I'm saying? Like the M2K had Chafe. Ace is a fucking beast of a player, guys. The M2K had Chafe. Not too worried about him. He can use his Chafe. The Su-57, that was the stealth plane I was telling you about. He has stealth, so he's going out there making sure that nobody's sneaking up on us. There's me. There's the F-14. F-14 got killed there, but F-14 killed the J-20. You see what I'm saying? Now the F-14, look, fired on him, but he's inside the volcano before the missiles can hit him. Guaranteed trade. See that? He could have made a mistake there and crashed, guys. You know what I'm saying? That's why we were flying around forcing them to shoot at us. Now, once we have the lead, they have to push the issue. See, he missed the reload. He had to go back up and reload again. You see that, guys? We're never in sight for more than a second. Not enough time. There's Ace. Look, Ace went to the reload, and he was, boom, used the rocks as cover. There's the F-14, went to the health. And back inside. See that, guys? I love these guys and play with these. I love these guys so much to play with them. I mean, now the Su-25 right there. You see that? The J-20 almost made a mistake there. But, with flares, it's just, these guys are awesome, man. 6-3 win, guys. So, I hope that helped you out. You could see here, level 20s, and you can see my master plane. We weren't expecting to get, 4 J-20s and F-16. We were in planes that we could fight anybody with, and we were fine with getting bots. It didn't really matter because, again, I was trying to going for the icon. And, yeah, I can put 5,000 trophies on the MiG-21. It's nice if I don't have to, guys. So we go to leaderboards, go to aircrafts. You can see I'm watching every couple hours. I'm logging on. I don't want to have to farm because at this many trophies, you mostly get bots. And, one loss, is just a half an hour. It's you know, it takes like two and a half, 3 hours just to get 100 trophies on a plane. You know, add another 100 trophies. So, you know, again, that's huge, guys. That's huge. Shout out to them guys for that. So, how do you message me on the game? Guys, click on the leaderboard, and I'm number 13. Click on my name, click on chat, and send me a message. So, I'm going to play that clip for you one more time. Guys, it was from a YouTube short, and I can't get the song. I can't figure out the song. And I was like, well, it's a great trivia question, so I'll kill two birds with one stone. Let's see. I'll play the clip again, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted for playing this stupid clip, but let me pull this up here. And then the first person to message me on the game with the correct answer will win the code. All right, one more time. All right, hopefully somebody gets it. So I hope this video helped you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. You know, now, oh yeah, let me go over this too here with the. So this strategy is going to work on Crucible, Icebound, stay low and tight, Crimson. You can fly through the tunnels, and you know you can go around the pillars. If they fire at you from this direction, you can flop around the pillars. Guys, you just use the terrain as cover. It's going to work on any map. Stormbreak, you can fly up and down through the tunnel. Right here, back and forth through the tunnel. You know, you can come out, swing back around, go back through the tunnel. Stone Forest is going to be a little bit tougher, but you can still do it. You know, fly through the rocks and, you know, just stay low. It's going to be a lot tougher on Stone Forest, but it's still, again, that's the strategy. It gives yourself the best chance to win. Not saying you're going to win with that strategy, but when we see that lineup, guys, I am confident. That's why I feel like when somebody flies a J-20, I feel like it is an advantage to my team. With the guys I fly with every night, these guys are absolute beasts. J-20's do not scare me, guys. J-20's should not be scaring you. The guys that I fly with here, shout out to all the guys that I'm always flying with. You know, all the Vanguard guys, the DOD guys, the Death Angel guys. Grim, I was flying with Grim. You know, let's see, Vanguard, and you know, if I go back here, Quattro, look, shout out to the Grim guys, Grim, Quattro from Grim. You know, there's other Grim guys too that I fly with. Let's see. It's alright, but trying to see if I can find it here. There we go. Oh, that's Deathel the Bad Sinister. But, you know, Sinister from Grim. There's a bunch of guys from Grim, guys. I want to give them a shout out here, too. Let's see. Oh, my God, I can't find Grim now. The guys from Grim are freaking all absolute beast as well, guys. So, Quattro, shout out to Noel, Ares, Stogs, Hanslow, Muffin, Mint. That's one of the other Grim guys that I fly with. Sky Demon, you know, Killer P. I fly with actually almost all. I've flown with so many Grim guys. Guys, the Sinister, the Grim. People say they're toxic, man. I fly with these guys in voice chat. They are the absolute nicest guys in the game. So, you know, listen, they don't hunt people to be toxic. If you're the best at something, you want to play the best. So if they're hunting you, take that as a compliment, guys, and play them. You know what I mean? It's the only way to get better. You know, I hate losing to them too, but I also love fighting them, if that makes sense. You know, they're the toughest players in the game, nicest guys in the game. Vanguard guys, shout out to them. DOD guys, shout out to them. You know, just everybody that's helped me with this icon. It's not over yet, but I have the lead, and now I'm going to keep the lead. There's nothing nobody can do. If anybody pushes 200 or 300 trophies, I'll push 500 trophies. You know, and then if they push 200 or 300 more trophies, I'll push 500 more trophies. So I don't want to have to do that. So hopefully everybody just goes quietly and lets me have the icon. I've already put in the work. It's already about 5 or 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 12 hours of work on the icon already. Maybe more than that. Maybe it's about, actually it's got, no, it's more than 12 hours. It's about 20 hours of work on the icon already. So I've already put in the work. So for any of these guys to go from here to here, it's about 20 hours of playing, and that's winning at 100% win rate. So I'm not really worried. I'm winning at about a 98% win rate since 1,200 trophies, so I'm not really worried about it. So with all that being said, guys, thanks for watching. First person to message me wins a code for 100 free gold, and we'll see you on the next one.